What's up everyone, Neighbour here and welcome. Today we're going to be looking at a game called Mordhau, which is a multiplayer first person and melee game. The game is still in early development, being made by a small team of only 9 people on the Unreal 4 engine. The game gets its name from the German school of swordsmanship. This involved holding your sword inverted with both hands, gripping the blade and hitting the opponent with the crossguard or pommel. It would mainly be used against armoured opponents, as in battle as a mace or hammer. When I saw the footage of the game, it reminded me of Chivalry, Mountain Blade and War of the Roses. 3 games which I've absolutely loved and I look forward to more of the same sort. You'll be pleased to know there's a lot of customization. You'll be able to create your own class, pick your own weapons and armour. You can even design your weapons individually and create your armour from different parts, which is really impressive. You'll be able to create your own unique feel. This means constructing your own helmet, breastplate or gauntlets. I feel this is where Chivalry massively missed out and War of the Roses did kinda well. So if you want to run into battle with a 2-handed sword and breastplate like a maniac, well then you can. However, beware, as armour does matter. Armoured parts of your opponent take significantly more hits. This means your well placed attacks on unarmoured areas will pay off extremely well. One clean hit to the head without a helmet and it's good night from you. Every single weapon will have an alternative use. Some swords can be flipped upside down and others can be held higher up the blade. Even hammers and pickaxes can be flipped to use the reverse side. Small weapons can be thrown in turn, which can be parried or deflected away by an attack, which looks pretty damn impressive to be fair. The controls are simple to use but hard to master. A cut can be performed by the left mouse button, which can be angled by the direction of your mouse before pressing the button. The scroll wheel will enable a thrust. This can also be angled like the cut to get the exact precision that you want when attacking your opponent. Attacks are fluid and can be connected together to perform effective combos which potentially save you from a miss which gets you killed. We've all seen it, you always miss and you get killed straight away afterwards. The turn speed of an attack is also limited. This decreases the dragging, which hopefully means less spinning around like ballerinas. Yes Chivalry, we are looking right at you. But in all honesty, this was something that really did annoy me in Chivalry. It was getting killed by a guy which was completely warping out of your way with his body. I'm going to move on to the blocking now, as I believe it has some great features to it. A parry can be performed by the right mouse button and will have to be directed at the opponent's weapon. You'll have to time the parry perfectly as it only lasts a split second. Consecutive parries will drain your stamina, which could leave you being disarmed by your opponent if your stamina runs out. What's great after parrying successful is you'll be able to perform a counter attack, which is known as a riposte, which will give you an upper hand in the fight. There is also a key to kick players, staggering them back, leaving them open to attack. This can be interrupted by performing a kick yourself. Now this is where it gets interesting, I believe. If 2 players attack at the same time, the player who strikes the other player first will stagger their opponent. However, and this is the part I love, if 2 players attack touch mid-strike, they'll clash, enabling both players to perform an attack if you're quick enough to react. This creates a whole new dynamic to fight in, causing a fast-paced exchanges of blows between players. It looks absolutely amazing, I really cannot wait to give it a try. There is a heavy gore element in the game which includes dismemberment. Key locations will need to be hit to trigger a dismemberment. The devs do not want it to happen constantly, but they still don't want the game to be dull. So they have added animations for gashes and broken joints which look pretty obvious, and I'm sure it will satisfy your need for smashing your enemy up. All of this together enables absolute control, which creates an amazing interaction between players. Combat feels alive and fluid and not clunky like previous titles we have played. There's plenty of different playstyles which you will be able to take advantage of and try. This means the game won't get boring fast and you're always looking to try something new. The dynamic controls allow experienced players to really shine by taking on multiple players at once. Of course, the game will also feature bows, crossbows and siege equipment. Shields will also be present in the game, however there's limited detail about them at this point. I'm sure as the progress of the game develops, the developers will show more on this. I think it's really important to point out the fact that developers are listening to feedback and making in-game changes because of it. This is a great step by the developers and shows much promise for the future of the game. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game and see how it plays. Definitely put this on your watch list as it looks awesome. That's all for today folks. Let me know what you think of the game in the comment section below. Do you think it's going to be good? Be sure to check out their website in the description and check out their forum. I hope you have a great day and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.